And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Jay Mack, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one, Jay Mack. And he's coming off a big year, Singy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Jake Fraley leading things off and takes a strike. Fraley with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. And now one away.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Brendan Rodgers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Rodgers needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that's down and away.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Mack, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We head to the second on the south side. No score. Man at first. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jay Mack. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And that one fouled off. Matt launched a pair of homers in his last game. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And that'll load the bases.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Jackson.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jackson Chorio now at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
At the plate, Cedar Rafaela.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Squirts away a little bit. The other way, and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Robert now.
Louis.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Mack back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Oh, Luke, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Isaac Paredes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throws.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that drops in for a strike. Montgomery went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Number 1, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, space is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a woo. I'm lessons, I'm written.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. J. Mack. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Jake Fraley digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fraley, 34-year-old vet. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
No ball.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Jonathan India steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that drops in for a strike. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. White Sox held in check here. Still down 3-0.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, fuck papers, fuck gas. Now I'm getting to the
Here on the south side, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Mack back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Lawrence Butler steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that drops in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Paredes batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mack with a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Ripped to short. To first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Kyle.
Wow, wow,
steal.
She hit the block, body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been?
There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Jake Fraley. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Rogers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that is out of play.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
India.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking for me.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there, and that is strike one. And down on strikes. And the White Sox go quietly. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
And that drops in for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Ripped on the ground to second, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Number 5, Lawrence.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. There's a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox nothing. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So stepping in for Boston, J. Mack.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Mack back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And that drops in for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Montgomery in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, number 1. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. One strike away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.